All right, so we got the footings poured, as you can see here. What I ended up doing, or having them do, was cutting back the edge of the patio, the 12 inches that we need for code, and digging down 18 foot. So they cut that off. That's tied in with rebar this way. There's rebar inside of this framework and then rebar at the bottom of the trench. So that's 12 inches wide, 18 inches deep to meet with code for my area. I've got 31 linear feet all the way around here. And went ahead and had them pour this because we had a path that went in right here and then grass there. So it didn't make sense with the current aesthetic of what we're doing at here. So that's all paved now, and that'll also drift and have the water come in and go this way instead of pooling here and being a problem. So excited about that. Clearly, we've got some temporary support here. What I'm doing is trimming off the trim on the inside here so that I can come back in with new 2x4 corners that I'll use as a part of the wall. And what I'm gonna do for the framing, that's the next step. Once I get this inspected, I'll get the framing in. And the plan right now for the winter is I'm gonna get a vapor barrier down here on the concrete. We're gonna get the walls framed in. Over here, it's just gonna be straight framing. We're not doing any windows because the sun sets over here. And the whole point of this is like a movie entertainment room, and we're just gonna block this whole thing up, no light from this side. We're gonna have windows here on this side, one window over there in that slot, and the door that just kind of matches where that door's at right here. So we'll have a decent sized room, but for the winter, the goal is gonna be to get the framing up, get the zip board up and get the tape up for that and have it weather sealed on the outside and then pause. It's just gonna be a lot of work to kind of finish that out, but we're gonna try to get it weather sealed for the winter. And if we can do that, I'll have in time from the next inspection of the framing. I'll have 6 months before the next inspection has to get done. I can time that out as I need. And I've actually got time even right now, 6 months from this one. So we'll try to get it framed out and closed in from the outside. I might go ahead and try to get the electrical and the insulation done on the inside as well. That way, frankly, we could use the room through the winter while we're taking a pause on the remodel. But if I can get all this in, you know, the plan will be we'll have a door here. That will actually let me go ahead and take this door out and start reframing for the pocket door that's gonna be here into the kitchen. And then that actually opens the door for us to think about and start to do cabinet work in the kitchen in the winter when I don't really want to be outside. And we can get the weather sealed, right? Keep the whole thing solid for now, but get it weather sealed. Then we could actually use this space. We could, you know, clean it up a little bit inside, put some temporary furniture in here, and we could use this space this winter while we work on the remodel. We're also, by the way, going to take all this brick down. I'm going to rip it out right here and tie it into the wall. All this is going to come down, and when I talk about that, I thought about, and that's just going to be a lot of work, but let me show you what's happening. This is not structural, so this is not tied into the roof or anything else. If I come up here, you should be able to see it. Lift this board. I don't know if you can see it very well, but look in that corner. There you go. See that crack? It's just so much give. And this brick here is loose. This brick is loose here. So I think this is actually going to come down quick. The question is, can I do it cleanly enough to reuse the brick as siding on the outside for the extension? That's the plan. Thanks for hanging along. Sorry that's not better edited, but that's not really my forte. So thanks for coming along. Stay tuned for the next update here soon.